Okay, so season 4 patch number 8 released actually about 2 hours ago now, so I'm a little bit late on that. Also, it says season 4 patch 7. Yes, it does, but don't worry, we have season 4 patch 7 here from yesterday. It's just a typo, which is a bit ironic considering what's in it. Now, I want to make a quick preface about how I'm going to be handling these videos in the future, in that I'm going to allow myself to elaborate as much as I want, basically. The reason for this is because these videos immediately, inherently, serve the function of informing people who wouldn't see the Steam blogs and things like that. I would imagine mostly console players in that department, making sure that they know there is a patch. And you can also read it yourself by immediately. You could easily find it by looking up the Steam thing, but if you don't have the time or you can't do it so quickly, maybe you're on your phone, so it's a lot easier to just click the link that I put in the description. So you can read it yourself, especially in the context of something like this. It's very short, so I think the real value that I can provide, if you actually want to watch the video, is me talking as much as I want about the points, if anything comes up in my brain about what they could mean. Today, this might come in the form of some really weird shots in the dark. Okay, an idea we came up with on the stream is, can these patches relate to what they might be currently working on, in the sense of that's what they're looking at the moment. So there might be a little bit of that. Either way, if you just want to read the patches, feel free to click the link in the description. It takes you straight to this page. You can also read them right now. They're on screen. This is it. It's a very small patch, but I love patches nonetheless. Hello miners, just a small patch today, fixing irremovable plague puddles and some unintentionally free items in the forge that management had forgotten about. So, main patch notes, or the patch notes, fixed a bug that caused corruptors' plague puddles to not be removed when vacuumed. Which could be related to yesterday's patch, which actually included something about limiting the number of plague puddles. I haven't noticed this issue myself, but this relates to the trail that the corruptor leaves behind. That you can, if you didn't know, you can clean that. You cool down the cleaning equipment by going near the corruptor, basically. But you can use it to clean up the trail that he leaves behind, which is very valuable to do. Mainly in the area that you're about to fight him in is where I'd recommend actually doing that cleaning. So it's actually good to see they're still sort of refining that. I think the corruptor has caused some frustrations for people, and they're sort of streamlining it a bit, but I'm not sure if it's really people's frustrations are born out of bugs necessarily. But either way, this attention being given to the corruptor is helping it in some way, at the very least. They also added some missing prices for Season 3 Forge items, which I find interesting. It's not just missing prices in terms of visuals. It mentioned in the description of the patch notes that they were actually free. So this relates to items from Season 3 that were put into normal loot pools, this loot pool being the accessory shop. Now, if I want to take a shot in the dark, I would say something like, this means they're currently looking at the accessory shop, possibly what items from Season 4 are going to go into it after Season 4 ends. Maybe. But either way, it's interesting that there were some items that were actually free. I would have had no way to notice that myself. I also hadn't seen anyone post about it on Reddit, so I do wonder where these bug reports sort of come from. But either way, it's kind of funny, but also good that it's being quashed. They also fixed a bug that caused the oppressor and bulk detonator to very rarely spawn in the tutorial, which I find hilarious. I had no idea this could happen. This really feels like something that someone would make a Reddit post about, and I haven't seen it. But either way, that's hilarious. Honestly, I want them to re-implement that. If there's some like sort of rare chance for a fail state for the tutorial where a bulk detonator shows up and it just says, you know, oh, you're buggered, and then you fail it, but it's like you still complete the tutorial, I think that'd be really funny. I just think it's a funny thing in general. I think it should be squashed. I think that could really throw some new players off. But anyway, I think that's quite funny. Fix some typos, which is really small stuff. Quite funny considering of the typo in this, of calling this patch number 7. And they're always fixing typos, so that's nothing to really nothing to write home about, literally. Yeah, that's it. That is Season 4 patch number 8. If you enjoyed, thank you for tuning in. Please leave a like and subscribe if you like, and if you want to stay up to date with all Deep Rock news and patches and so forth, feel free to click the bell as well. You don't have to, I won't make you, but it would be pretty cool if you did. That's all for us. That's all on this patch. Once again, thank you and take care. See you next time.